We're taking a look at the Osprey Shuttle 30 travel luggage. This is a really big piece of luggage that's going to carry all of the gear that you need for those adventures. It is 30 inches, as the name suggests, so this is not carry-on size, it's not carry-on compatible, but you definitely need to check this luggage when you take it traveling with you. But it's got a lot of organization and extremely rugged features that are going to be able to haul all of the gear you need on those adventures. The first thing I want to talk about is the frame and the wheels, and that's the standout feature of this piece. It's pretty lightweight and it's very packable, but you do have those really durable features in the frame and the wheels. The wheels are 4¼ inches, so you do have a lot of clearance from the ground. So I'm going to turn it around, take a look at the frame, and talk a little bit more about that. Down here at the bottom of the luggage, you've got Osprey's high road chassis, which is just a really durable but lightweight frame. Behind the scenes here, you do have an aluminum frame that goes around the outside. So it runs right along here. It gives the piece of luggage a lot of rigidity, but it also keeps the weight down. And then down here on the bottom, you do have just really nice construction. The high road chassis here is set up high enough that you can take this over different types of terrain. So through airports, as you're traveling with it, it's going to be really durable and last a long time. As we're looking at the back of the luggage here, I'm just gonna set it up. You've got some features going on back here. You do have a handle here up at the top, and it is just one position. So if you have it all the way up, that's just going to be the upright position. Since this is a pretty tall piece of luggage, you just have that one adjustment point. But this sits away really nicely. When you check this baggage, it's going to be nice and safe. Down here, you do have some bumper guards, so areas that it will come into contact with other luggage, come into contact with, those different points. It's going to be really durable there. You have some storage back here as well. If I lift that up, you've got a nice ID pocket, place for magazines, and then there is a zippered pocket back here. You can store some smaller items there, and then you can gain access to this pocket back here. So really nice pocket here on the back. There are carry handles all over this pack, so one big carry handle on top and one on either side. They're nicely padded and they're really streamlined so that when this is, in airports, being transported from here and there, it's not going to really snag on anything. It's something I really appreciate about this piece of luggage. All of these points are kind of streamlined and they're tucked away, but really nice grab handles there. If I turn it around to the front, you've got some simple pockets here, some simple organization, and in my opinion, they don't over-design, they don't overbuild this with too many pockets. Sometimes that can get cumbersome. So you've got a small pocket right here on top. You can store some extra layers, some essentials in there, just things that you want to get up out of the way so that you can grab them pretty quickly. There's even a little extra smaller mesh pocket on the inside. There's one big cavernous pocket here, and then you do have a smaller pocket down on the bottom. I would call that a sleeping bag compartment, or just an extra compartment that you want to maybe get wet gear out of the way, or if you have a pair of shoes or boots to put down there. So I'm going to kind of lay the luggage down so we can take a look at all the features inside. To gain access into the pack, you have two compression straps right here on the front. These straps are nice and big, and if you don't have this packed out completely, you can really compress that load down. So you've got one big pocket here. There's a couple smaller pockets on the insides that are up out of the way, but this allows you to really organize your gear in the way that you want. So there's two compression straps that you can secure your gear, but I've got extra layers, a pair of shoes, a stove, just some things in here. I don't have it packed out completely right now, but these compression straps make it really nice to just compress the pack down. On the underside of the lid, you have an extra compartment. I've got a couple maps stored in there, so that'd be a great pocket for some smaller, flatter items. If I go down to the bottom pocket, I've just got a sleeping bag tucked away in there. As you can see, you've got a little bit of extra organization down on the bottom. But all in all, this is a really big load hauling piece of luggage. It's definitely going to get you from point A to point B, and it's going to allow you to store your gear the way that you want. When you're going on those long trips, you need to take a lot of gear with you, but you want a lightweight but really rugged piece of luggage. It is the Osprey Shuttle 30.